Hey friends, today I'm going to show you how to play a major scale up and down a single string on uke. Now you may be asking yourself why we would want to do this, as we can play a major scale easily in one position without shifting our hand up and down the instrument. That in and of itself is part of the reason that we should learn to do this, is to work on position shifts, which will assist you in moving around bar chords and more intricate melodies as we go up the neck. Secondly, this forces you to learn more of the notes on your fretboard. I know a lot of us uke players like to stay down here and play simple songs under the 3rd and 5th fret, but there's so much more to the instrument. And thirdly, this lays out a scale very differently. Instead of playing across strings, we can view the scale in a linear manner and really see how far apart each of the notes are, which helps us understand music better. To start, let's play the major scale itself, and we're going to start on our C string, as that doesn't have any sharps or flats in it, so it's easier for us to view. So we're first going to play our open C, and then with our first finger on the 2nd fret, we will play our D, and then our 3rd finger on the 4th fret, we will play our E, and then with our pinky on the 5th fret, we will play our F, and now we're going to change our entire hand position. We're going to slide up to the 7th fret with our first finger, and that's a G right there, same as our open string. And then with our 2nd finger on the 9th fret here, we're going to play an A, same as our A open. And then with our 3rd finger, we will reach for our 11th fret, which is a B. And then our pinky will play the octave on the 12th fret here. So you note that I only have one position that I need to shift for this entire exercise. Now if you click down below on Patreon, I have a worksheet utilizing 4 different fingerings that can really help out in getting your dexterity around the fingerboard that you can use on any of the strings, as well as the names of the notes on each string in the scale. And I would suggest singing along with the scale and the names of the notes to really help you internalize it. Now, something I very much wanted to touch on with this exercise is viewing the major scale itself. Now, the major scale, which we're very familiar with, you hear it all the time, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We've all heard that before, but that is really the basis of music theory, and if we understand that, we can truly start to understand how notes relate to each other and how chords are built and melodies are written with just these 8 notes. But what we need to do is understand the relationship between them. And doing this on our uke up here and across the fingerboard allows us to visualize that better than going down like this. Each fret on a fretted instrument, uke, guitar, electric bass, anything, is 1/2 step. And in that, we can hear this chromatic scale. So when we put together a major scale, we're going to play an open string, right? And then we're going to go up a whole step, which is 2 half steps, so 2 frets. There's our D, and then we're going to go up another whole step. There's the E we were talking about, and then our 4th scale degree is only going to be a half step up, and thus 1 fret. And then when we have our shift, that's another whole step here between the 2 frets. And then we have another whole step, and then finally a half step. So you want to memorize the pattern as whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So get used to your major scales and these 4 major scales up and down, and soon we're going to start talking about how these scales relate to putting chords together, and then how those chords move across the sonic spectrum to create harmony and melody. But all of this starts with the major scale. So I want you to try this the best you can. Please send me your videos. I want to hear you playing these major scales up and down the neck and singing along and truly starting to understand the music that this beautiful instrument can make.